Welcome back, guys. Hope you're doing great. My name is Charles Oti, and I've been in Canada for about 15 years. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about different price ranges of vehicles, of cheap vehicles you can actually buy here in Canada, or you can even buy whatever it is you're going to. And be able to actually drive around, and will definitely boost your success rate in the country you're going to. And you know, the biggest thing about Canada, as far as I'm concerned, is being able to drive around. If you're able to drive around day to day, your day to day, going to the grocery store, going from point A to point B, going to work, going to apply to, while you're working, you're going to apply to other places and stuff like that for work. It's a lot easy when you have a vehicle you're driving. That is a fact. So I'm gonna go on Kijiji right now. We're just gonna look around, just look at different price range. And the price range we won't be looking at is, let's say, between, let's say, $500 to 2005. But I'm gonna put maybe, let's say, search, let's say 3,000, just something a little bit higher, and you're gonna negotiate, obviously. So this is just to give you an idea. You understand? And one thing I need you to understand is that you don't want to be looking at other people. Like, you may actually get to Canada and some of your friends might be driving G-Wagon or be driving big SUV, Toyota 4Runner or stuff like that. Everybody has their own, what's it called? Starting point. Everybody has their own story. These people, you gotta ask them, what was your very first vehicle? If they are honest with you, there's a good chance that's not their very first vehicle. Some people, you can actually see some people driving big old vehicle and they are struggling with their payments. You don't want to be in that level at all. And you don't want to be the person that will be calling friends and ask them questions like, hey, my guy, are you going to the grocery store today? Are you going so place tomorrow? It's so obvious sometimes they would know the reason why you're calling is because you need a ride. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or the reason why you want to be friend, they would think because you're trying to be their friend is because you need a ride. That is what they will actually see you as. And I'm letting you to understand that it's actually the easiest thing you can do in Canada, driving. And that actually makes you enjoy the country. Like, being able to drive makes you enjoy the country big time. Like, I cannot stress it enough. Like, if this, all my videos, if this is the only thing you can do when you get to Canada, get in a car, the very first week, the very first month, you are already on a high level for sure in your success journey. And that's a fact. So do not look at people, what they drive, or this guy drives a G-Wagon, this guy drives a Mustang, this guy drives a Charger. No. Everybody has their story. I've been in Canada for 15 years and I've drove at least 7 vehicles. And my very first vehicle was a Dodge Neon. And I'm not even going to lie. Like, at the time, I had no experience buying vehicle. And that must have been maybe the second vehicle I went to check, if not the only vehicle I went to check at the time. And the only question I asked was, does the heater work? And that was because I bought the vehicle because of the code. It was just ridiculous. But my point is, guys, you can definitely drive on your very first month, get a vehicle, and that would definitely open doors of opportunity for you. Hope you enjoyed this video. We're going to go on Kijiji. And if you have any question, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope you're going to watch it to the end. And if you have any question or more suggestion of videos I can actually make, yeah, put it on the comment section. And I hope you like the video and subscribe, guys. Let's grow this channel together. So guys, let's go to Kijiji now. So we're on Kijiji, and this is where most people will go look for a vehicle, or you can use what's it called, whatever website you want to use. But anyways, this would give us a good understanding of where to actually, well, what different prices are. So this is Kijiji, and this is just to show you a quick overview of what prices you'll be seeing. So what we're actually looking at is just some cheap vehicle that will get you going as soon as you get here, and you know, just get you going from point A to point B. So just yeah, let's do this, guys. So let's do this now. So in the filter section, I already had cars and vehicle. So the location I picked was Alberta. So you can pick you can break it down to, let's say, Calgary, Edmonton, or wherever it is, but I'm going to use all of Alberta for now. So that's what I'm going to use. So in regards to the vehicle, The price I took from like 500 to 3,000. So with the ones with 3,000, for example, we're still going to price it. You're still going to negotiate whatever price you want. So that's why I wrote 3,000, and my budget, or whatever budget you have. Let's say it's 1,005. You want to spend 1,000 or 2,005, something like that. So just so you know, the vehicle you're going to be buying is going to have high kilometers. But as of right now, you do not care about all that. You just need a vehicle that will take you from point A to point B, take you from to work. You'll be able to walk, and you'll be able to save money and buy something bigger. You understand what I'm saying? I'll probably put a video of my very, very first vehicle when I got here to Canada about 15 years ago. And the vehicle, I'm not even going to lie. At the time, I had no experience on buying a vehicle. The only question I asked the guy was, does the vehicle has heater? And I got it because of the code. The code was just too, I could not, like, it was just too much for me. So the vehicle we're going to be looking at is going to be any vehicle. The year, any year. The year doesn't matter. Um, so so the vehicle we're going to be looking at is either sedan, SUV, crossover SUV, or minivan. So yeah, take a look at this, guys. So look at this GMC. Let's forget the what's it called? The kilometers, like I said. But what I'm actually most of the time, some of the vehicle I'm actually looking at buying is a vehicle that would actually, let's say, the owner of the vehicle, let's say the owner of the vehicle do not need the vehicle anymore, does not need the vehicle, or just wants to upgrade, and the vehicle is just collecting dust. It's just at the parking lot. They just need space. Or sometimes some people will just want to get rid of the vehicle, or they've upgrade, or you understand what I'm saying. There's different reasons. Or some people just need money. And most of the time, I prefer buying from owners than dealership. The dealership will get the vehicle from what's it called, from an auction company or stuff like that, from auction. But if you're lucky and you get it directly from a dealer, the dealer would actually, sorry, if you get it from an owner, they will tell you if there's any issue with the vehicle. They will tell you straight up. You'll be able to test drive the vehicle and stuff like that. You can also test drive at the dealership. Don't get me wrong, but your chances of getting something that is a little bit more reliable buying from an owner is a lot higher. So now let's take a look at this vehicle. You see, not bad at all. Have enough space. Your kids can jump in. You know, and let's take a look at the description of the vehicle. We may not have enough time to look through the description of the vehicle, but so so now selling off this made SUV to someone who wants a bidder. You see, something rugged that you can just use as a winter beater to drive around or fix up. Okay, it has a remote starter, 4-wheel drive, power everything, a newer battery. That's one of the things I always replace when I buy a vehicle. Replace the battery. So I bought this vehicle as a spare, but it's not needed anymore. You see, the vehicle is not needed anymore. It's currently packed in storage. You see that in Lidok. This is not far at all from where I live. So some people just have vehicle packed. You understand what I'm saying? Like they don't even move at all. Like even on my street, there are vehicles that I've never seen moved, and people just may just want to sell it. So these are the vehicles I always look at buying. So this vehicle has, like, the kilometer doesn't mean absolutely nothing to me. So this guy is looking at selling for 2,000. I bet you, if you are ready right away, you can tell him, like, sometimes I always kind of tell them I have cash. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm ready to buy right away. And you can work out this is 2,000. This guy's asking, and this is an SUV, for Christ's sake. So yeah, let's look around for another one now. So like, the reason why I'm making this video is that, like, having a vehicle in Canada here, or whatever country you go to, actually helps big time, especially when you're looking for a job. Your day-to-day activities. You don't want to be that person that would call a friend and be like, hey, are you going grocery store today? Are you going to so place today? Like, they will feel like the only thing you're concerned about, or whatever it's important to you, is in this friendship is you're just using them to move around. You understand what I'm saying? And it's easy to buy a vehicle in this country. Look at this one. You see this one? Based on what I can see, this person parked the vehicle right on the grass. You understand? So right on the grass. Okay, we're gonna see what the description is. If there's any issue with this vehicle, Ford, this is new windshield, battery and tire, runs excellent. run excellent, and you go to this location and actually drive this vehicle around. This is not what you want to be picking. My guys, man, like I'm not even gonna lie. You don't want to be looking at people like, like when you go to when you just reach a new location, you see some Nigerians driving really nice cars and stuff like that. Just relax, just calm down, and you have your own journey. This is just the very first vehicle you're going to be you're driving. This doesn't mean this is not your permanent vehicle. I've been in Canada for 15 years now. The number of vehicle I've owned since I've been in Canada is at least 7 vehicles, and that's a fact. You understand? Take a look at this Corolla. Like, look at, something really nice and decent that will take you to work. You get a job and you can actually sell it the same price. You can even sell it at the same price and buy some upgrade. Buy something of 5K. You don't have to worry about payment or anything like that. You don't have to tie yourself down to any payment plan. So what did this guy say? And this has been a great commuter vehicle. You see, a commuter vehicle. So this is mostly highway and nothing but reliable in the last 3 years that I own it. Yeah, I just needed something bigger. You see, just needed something bigger and upgrade to an SUV. So this is the kind of vehicle I always love to when people are just upgrading. It's not like they have issue with the vehicle or stuff like that. All they're looking at is upgrading. It has been kept up to maintenance and stuff like that. So, all these vehicles, you just buy it. I'll buy it, and all I'm going to spend on it is just regular oil change. When you're able to do your regular oil change, like let's say every 6 months, every 5,000 kilometer, you are solid. You can drive it for, let's say, for 2 years, 3 years, upgrade to something really nice. But as of now, guys, man, you definitely need a vehicle to drive around. That's one of the biggest tip I can give you, to be able to have a vehicle that you can actually drive around. This is another nice SUV here. Look at the price. Remember, you can always negotiate the price. You send them a text message, you can always negotiate whatever the price is. Look at this SUV. In Nigeria now, you drive this kind of vehicle like you're a big boy, like you're a big man. And that's the truth, man. So look at this one, 3000. This vehicle, 2009. Let's take a look at where the guy parked the vehicle. You see, they just want to get rid of the vehicle. Look at, like, not even in a driveway, like right on the grass. You see him? You see? Look at it. It looks in decent shape to me. Look at it. Let's take a look at the description here now. So runs and drives great. This is what I want to see. Runs and drives great. Engine and transmission are solid. Has brand new front tires and rotor. You see? So let's see the only issue. The only issue, the AC doesn't work. But it's an easy fix of 150. Can you see that? And then the trunks open. The other one I did not care. Well, in fact, if the AC doesn't work, okay, I'm fine with that. And it's 150 fix, okay, that's no problem. But does the heater work? Guys, man, I cannot stress it enough. You want the heater to work. Oh my God, you definitely want the heater to work. So guys, yeah. So yeah, you message this person, 2009, 900. Tell them you have $2,000, or like, let's say 1,008, or let's say, you understand what I'm saying, that you're ready to pick it up right away, that you're new in town, that you just need something to drive back and forth to school, or like, take your kids to school. Sometimes, man, they can just like, you know what, man, just come get it. Like, sometimes you don't want to be doing, let's say, don't want to be doing like being proud or anything. Like, let them know, like, man, it's gonna be a favor. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you are doing you a favor or stuff like that. We make them feel like they're actually donating the vehicle, because a lot of people here loves donating, loves to try to help people. Like, whichever way they can help, they will try. Like, just let them know, like, hey, I'm just looking at this vehicle, and I think I really like it. Sometimes I can just commute to school, for work. I just need a vehicle for work, and this is all I have. Stuff like that, and they'll look, and be like, you know what, man, just come pick it up. So look at this Acura. You want to tell me, say you drive this one for Nigeria, like you have something like this in where I'm from, like you're basically a rich man. You have something like this where I'm from, like you're balling. And how much is this guy trying to sell it? Let's see. So rebuild status. So at this price range, rebuild status from the owner, the previous owner means absolutely nothing to me. I don't care. So runs, engines runs, but car doesn't drive. Yeah, thank God we're seeing this one. So the car doesn't drive, and transmission just went out. So when it's a transmission issue, yeah, forget it. This is an absolute no. You just move away from this one. Let's go to the other page, guys. So, guys, man, like I'm not even pretending to you. Wherever you go to, man, if even if it's in the UK, I've seen prices in the UK like are really nice, man. Like really, really good, cheap vehicles. And the roads there are amazing. So the chances of the cars breaking down because of you know, a lot like a lot of these Nigerian vehicles are coming from the UK, coming from Europe. You understand what they talk like really good vehicles. So you get a vehicle from let's say you live in the UK, get something nice. Like a lot of people will come here, let's say in Canada, for example, and you go to church and you see people driving to church looking like in a really big SUV and stuff like that. And in your mind, you're already envisioning your mind that, oh man, myself, I could drive big SUV and I'm going to be driving huge SUV. And you're going to be there for years and you're just gonna be like stranded all the time and calling people to give you a ride to grocery store and stuff like that. You don't need that at all. You start from somewhere. You start from somewhere, guys, man. I cannot stress it enough. How much stress, like how much your stress level could drop having a vehicle to drive around here in overseas or in Canada or wherever it is you are. So I can't stress. Look at the prices, guys. Look at the prices of cars. Really nice. Look at this one. And these are cars that if you drive in Nigeria, that people will look at you and they will not. You cannot drive this, and they won't call you a big man. So you drive it for some time, like just do the oil change and stuff like that. Look at this. Selling my and diesel. This one is diesel. This is actually cheaper. And you know, new tires. Almost new tires. One season on it. Wow, that's good. I have some parts new on the in the box I would like to sell with the car. What 400? Just never got around to installing it. So left. So you want to get some basic information about the vehicle. I always try to look for vehicles that the people are trying to get rid of, or the people have they've upgraded their vehicle. The vehicle is just in a just being parked. It's not they're not using it or stuff like that. Stuff like that. So and if you can get automatic vehicle are a lot easy to drive and are almost basically the same price as manual. So don't rely on buying manual because of the price. So that's I'm not going to ask you to buy manual because of the price, but if you're able to get manual, they're always cheaper for sure. And you have to be at a certain level of driving to be able to drive manual. If I'm going to drive manual today, it's easy for me, but it's just going to be a little bit hard not hard actually. It's just going to be a little bit for me to get used to driving manual again. You understand? But do not focus on buying manual because of the price. You are definitely going to find a really good deal. All you need to do is have like 5, 10 people that you send them a message to, text message to, and talk to them. To let them know how much you have, stuff like that. And talk to them in a respectful manner. Like it's almost you make them feel like they're doing you a favor. You understand what I'm saying? So, guys, man, like it's up to you. Like just look for really nice. Look at the prices, guys. Look at this Audi 1005. And you want a vehicle that you are not going to be driving from the place to a mechanic shop. You want something that you can just get by and register right away. And another thing is this: don't let anybody scare you on insurance. When people talk about insurance, getting a vehicle insured, getting a vehicle insured here in Canada is really really cheap. But hold on. It depends on the vehicle you're trying to insure. Look at this car, for example. If you're trying to insure, look at this car. If you call an insurance company and you tell them this is what you have, you understand what I'm saying? A 2000 and what year is this one? A 2006 Corolla. 2000 vehicle Jeep we are 2001. Like these are vehicles that are what, like, you even sometimes they will ask you how much did you pay for it or stuff like that, and you can tell them you bought it $1,000. You can even tell them, you can even reduce the price. It doesn't matter. So talking about insurance, it's a lot easy to insure vehicles that are cheap vehicles. If you're buying a brand new vehicle, for example, or you're buying a vehicles that are really of let's say 2012, 2023 vehicle, 2022 and stuff like that, obviously it's going to cost a lot more, because the insurance company is going to be spending more money to replace the vehicle. If they're going to replace it, they're going to be spending, let's say, 50,000, $80,000 vehicle, or $40,000 vehicle. But if your vehicle is already worth, let's say, $3,000, your vehicle is worth $1,000, to insure the vehicle, like, it's nothing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, your insurance a full year could be $500 or $400, and that's the fact. So don't let anybody scare you about, oh man, insurance for a year they're expensive or anything like that. No, 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 no. Just step back. What are you driving? Where did you get that information from? What vehicle are you actually trying to insure? If you're trying to insure a GM, a G wagon, it's different from a guy that is trying to buy a winter beater, something cheap. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it doesn't even matter what your age is. If you're like in your early 20s, you call an insurance company. That is very easy. These are very easy process. Within a day, you get the vehicle registered and insured. Extremely easy. Even if it's the very first insurance company you call, you can or call multiple insurance company and get a good price. Get the vehicle insured. Like this kind of vehicle, to get this vehicle insured, for example, you understand what I'm saying? They have their system. They will look at it like, if God forbid, if this vehicle gets totaled or got destroyed, someone smash into this vehicle, easily they will be able to replace this vehicle. They would just say someone to come and pick it up, and they will replace. They will give you the money. I had what's it called? Honda CRV, maybe 1000, no, 2000, maybe 1998 Honda CRV was what I had then, and it was in the winter time, and someone smashed into it. I called the insurance company and I got the most, just so I can say, okay, oh, can show a police officer that, yeah, I have insurance, on the vehicle. I got the most basic, the most bare bone insurance on the vehicle, and that was what happened. This guy smashed into the vehicle, and it was in the winter time. He smashed into the vehicle, nothing happened to anybody or stuff like that, but the vehicle, the front was destroyed. Yeah, the front of the vehicle, this section was smashed in. But anyways, what they did was, I got a call. I think it was the guy's insurance company, or whoever insurance company. Anyways, doesn't matter to me. What I know was that I got a call. Some people came to check the vehicle. I saw them outside through the window that people were checking the vehicle. I knew, okay, it got to be from insurance. They did not even come into my house to ask me any question or anything. The next call I got was from the insurance company, and they made a transfer. They sent someone to come pick up the vehicle, and they make a transfer. The vehicle at the time, I think it was 3,000 or 4,000. But I remember they paid me 4,000 for the car. So the car got replaced. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, so this is one of the benefits of getting insurance. So I would definitely recommend you get the vehicle insured. Look at this one for the Explorer for $1,000. What's the description? Engine overheated, it does not run. Okay, you can see. So these are one of the information you're gonna get when you do not, like, if this vehicle was in an auction, for example, you cannot get to test drive the vehicle, and you just enter one chance. The vehicle does not run. So that's a part of the advantage whereby I prefer buying from an owner. They will tell you what is wrong with the vehicle. You'll know this before you actually go take a look. So you know to stay away from this kind of vehicle. So the whole point is, guys, man, I'm just trying to look at this one. I already opened this one before. Look at this Honda's Pilot. You see, looks in a decent shape. And check the description, guys. The kilometers, let's forget the kilometers. It doesn't mean nothing. So, okay, heated, all-wheel drive, good, runs. So you get this, runs well with a little maintenance required. So these are the questions. Okay, what are the little maintenance required? You said little maintenance required. These are the questions you want to ask. What are the little maintenance? If it's something you can live with. So sometimes, if you take these vehicles, like I'm never gonna, if I take my vehicle to the dealership today, I want service, and can you check if there's any maintenance work that needs to be done? I'm not like your chances of them telling you, oh man, this vehicle is perfect. It's perfect. You don't need anything. Is extremely low. They will find something wrong with the vehicle that you must spend money on. You understand what I'm saying? So this guy could tell you, oh, things the dealership told him he needs to get replaced on the vehicle, but you may not even need to ever touch it. You may not need to ever replace it. I'm just saying that's something you need to put in mind, because the way they go take scam you for dealership now waiting, something you need to put in mind. So just something you need to be careful about. So this is just to give you an overview of why I keep talking about getting a vehicle in this country. Like, you definitely need a vehicle. You go to Australia, you go to the UK, Canada, the US, I would definitely recommend you your very first month, look at getting something small, something that will get you from point A to point B. Your chances of getting a job, driving back and forth to work, is a lot easier. When I came to Canada, I lived in Toronto for some months. I think almost 5 months or 4 months, like that. And I worked like crazy. Like, oh my God, did I work when I did for Toronto? And I'm not even going to lie to you guys, man. Like, I've seen some people talk about, oh, there's so much opportunity in Toronto, so much opportunity. What opportunity? Like, anyways, I was in Toronto, and every single morning I had to call different agency. Excuse me. I had to call different agencies, like looking for a job. Hey guys, is there a job? My name is Charles Ot. Is there a job? And they'll tell you no. You call another one, like you, and this is when I've already registered to different agencies, right? In every morning I'll call different one, and they will tell you go to so address. And what are you gonna do? Country that at the time I was, let's say like I was just new in the country. So what are you gonna do? Put the address in the GPS and drive there. That's what you're going to do. Then, like, they will assume you should be able to, you find your way. If you want the job, you find your way. So that's what you gotta do. So when you have a vehicle, you just put it on your address in the GPS and you go there and go work. You understand what I'm saying? You can only do this if you have a vehicle. A lot of people are held back today because they do not have a vehicle. Do you understand? Do not let insurance threaten you, or anybody tell you, oh, I pay $3,000 for insurance, I pay $4,000 for insurance. What vehicle do you drive? So people drive vehicle of $40,000 vehicle, $50,000 vehicle, $60,000 vehicle, $100,000 vehicle. Obviously, your insurance will be expensive compared to someone that's vehicle is only $1,000, $3,000. Even if I buy the vehicle of $4,000, I will tell the insurance company I bought the vehicle $2,000. And that's a fact, because it's going to reduce, like, if it's easy for them to replace the vehicle. You understand what I'm saying? So the insurance is going to be extremely low. So insurance is not, what's it called? Should not be an excuse, or should not be any reason at all whatsoever. If you're a student, I would definitely recommend you get a vehicle for sure, guys. It's so much opportunity. After school, you can drive to wherever you want to go work. It's so much easy, guys. Like, it's so much easier. Something nice and easy vehicle with that is clean. Look at this. Look at this. $900. Apparently, it doesn't exist. You understand what I'm saying? Something really small. Like, all you need to do is oil change. Just regular oil change, guys. Just regular oil change every 6 months. Just regular oil change. That is all you need to do. Oil change, make sure the lights work and stuff like that. And these are things you do at, let's say, Jeffrey Loop, or just some little some places you can just like a drive through, and it will cost you, let's say, $70, $60 in some places, even cheaper in some places. Sometimes I actually do it myself. So, guys, man, I'm just trying to this video is just so you can see the prices to use for yourself. And look at this Mazda. You know, like, look at this Toyota Camry, for example. All these vehicles will have high kilometers. In fact, I want high kilometers. Those vehicles that have gone through hell. That, okay, oh, there's nothing I can put this car through that this car never see already before. That this car hasn't seen before. So look at this nice car, man. Look at this. Look at this. Let's take a look at why this guy is trying. Probably just want to get rid of it. Selling my crime. It has a new battery and tire. I like to see that. Runs very well. That is something what fuel efficient. We know that already. So please contact me if you're interested. I also have three extra tires with steel rims. You see? And what's the price? 3,000. Tell him you don't want the extra tires, man. Like whatever you want, anyways. And you can still get this down to let's say 2005 or 2000. Because sometimes, man, I'm never gonna lie, man. I always lowball them. Like I will reduce the price like crazy, and I've been really lucky sometimes. And you can just give them a call, send them a text message. This is in Calgary. And sometimes, man, like you can just take that trip, just go see how Calgary looks like if you're not in Calgary already and stuff like that. You know, it's definitely helpful, man. Like, so yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and this, you know, just give you an idea. Like your very first month when you get to Canada, you can definitely get a car. When you get a car in Canada, your chances of enjoying your stay, your experience definitely improves big time. It makes your life so easy. Most places you're going to rent would also come with what's it called? One of the questions they will ask you is do you drive? So they will let you know if places you're going to park, and they're not going to charge you extra. If you do not have a vehicle already, you're missing out. They will give another your roommate or someone else that spot you're supposed to have. You understand? If you need to park on the road, park on the road. It is what it is. Everybody's parking. Even people that have houses, big house, are parking on the side of the road. So you understand what I'm saying? It's a nice one here too. So just get yourself a vehicle and just put your mind into it, and sky's the limit for you. It's a manual one. And you just want to do your what's it called, your research too. So I wish you all the best, guys, and hope you enjoyed this video. I would like you to put on the comment section if you have any question or anything. You can even give me a suggestion on maybe what my next video could be. But guys, man, I'm just here to encourage you. There are a lot of people that will give you some negative information about Canada or stuff like that. I'm here to spread positive information that as long as you put your mind into it, man, you're gonna be successful. That's for sure. And we're all on this road together, and we're gonna make it for sure. So make sure you have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Click the like button, subscribe, and let's grow this channel together, guys. So have a good one, guys. One love, peace.